Korean tech giant Samsung is projecting profits to plunge this quarter by almost 32% as demand falls for electronic devices and memory chips. The slowdown is expected to continue into next year. LG Electronics, meanwhile, sees a strong performance this quarter thanks to its automotive electronics business. Shin Ha-young has the details.
The ongoing global economic slowdown has been negatively affecting the performance of South Korean tech giant Samsung Electronics. The company on Friday reported estimated third-quarter sales of 76 trillion Korean won, or at the current rate, roughly $54 billion, up about 2.7% from the same period last year. However, in terms of Q3 operating profit, it has projected an on-year decrease of almost 32%, amounting to 10.8 trillion won, or over $7.6 billion. This marks the company's first on-year decrease in almost 3 years. Despite the decent sales figures, analysts are linking the estimated drop in operating profits to weakened demand for semiconductors due to the global economic slowdown. They expect company profits in the semiconductor sector to fall to around $4 billion, decreasing about 30% compared to the second quarter of 2022. Demand for PCs and mobile devices is falling rapidly amid high inflation and rising interest rates. And despite the declining price of chips, demand for them as components and devices has continued to drop. Meanwhile, some industry insiders expect things to get worse for Samsung before they get better. They point out that much of the company's performance will depend on a recovery in the chip industry. However, amid the ongoing war in Ukraine and high inflation, weakened demand for IT devices will likely continue until the first half of next year. On the other hand, LG Electronics is projecting a strong performance for the same period. It's projected its highest ever quarterly sales of over 21 trillion won, or roughly $15 billion, for an on-year increase of 14%. It also sees a rise of 25% in estimated operating profit, amounting to 746 billion won, or around $530 million. Analysts attribute LG's strong performance despite a drop in global demand for TVs to its automotive electronics business. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.